mess up my hat. Uh-oh. Hey, boom! Here we are, season 4, episode 40. It should be episode 52 because somebody's turning 52. Yeah, it's me, Paul. How do you stay so young, folks? It's because I'm pickled. I am pickled with liquor. It's unbelievable. But here I am. Tomorrow's my birthday. And I'm not looking for birthday wishes. For goodness sakes, don't give me a gift. But join me tonight because I have got a birthday cocktail from me to you, for me, back to you. I don't know. I lost track already. Hold on. It's time to drink, people. Oh, that was it. All right, done. Here we go. Anyway, so here, can I just share this really quick? Here's how amazing this whole household, this whole life, this whole wife of mine works. I'm getting ready for the cocktail show. Now, she has no idea. Now, you don't know this, but I don't run around telling her the cocktail of the day. Truth be known, I don't think she really cares. So there's not like this whole thing where we're like testing things out. It's just like, oh, you get the cocktail? Yeah, I get the cocktail. Do we have to go to the store? No, we don't have to go to the store. So I said I get a birthday cocktail. So this evening, she's like, all right, you ready? I'm like, yeah. I said, I gotta go get a t-shirt though. And she said, what's your cocktail anyway? And I said, look, tribute to the Danes out there, all the great Danes out there. I got a Danish cocktail. I'm Danish, if you don't know. I'm sharing off my Nordic roots. And by the way, anyway, she says, I got to give you a birthday present early. I said, well, yeah. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm fine. Go get it. Let's do it. She pulls out this t-shirt, folks. Look at this. Skål, Aquavit, repeat, Danish drinking team. She had no idea that I was picking this. Obviously, she's ordered this. It's been here. She's had it. I didn't even know I was going to do Danish Aquavit. But here we are. Folks, it's season 4, episode 40. It's a birthday drink. Come on in. It's the Nordic summer, by the way, if you're wondering what it is. Folks, it's Blue Monkey Quarantina. The only business is monkey business. And birthdays. And Aquavit. Here we go. Welcome, people. Here we are. We're live again. And we're having some fun tonight. It's true, folks. People, whatever. Feeple. Folks. Coughing. It's all good. But here we are. Anybody online? 2 people. 1 person. I just need 1 person. Tell me we got 1 person.
Yeah, we got the Witsits.
Yes! We've got people. Folks, here we are.
We're cheering to the Bengals win today.
I know. So it's very exciting. So not only am I excited that the Bengals won, that's always a great day. I'm also excited because I was going to postpone the show. Well, not postpone, but just delay the start time until it was over, and it all worked out fantastic. And here we are, season 4, episode 40. Folks, it's a birthday cocktail for me. And anyway, we're here. I wanted to do something, a little nod to my, Shelby, you ready for this? Mm-hmm. Danish Viking heritage.
What?
Yep. Are you ready for that?
I am.
I don't think you are.
I'm sorry, I'm so sick.
I know you are. Can I get the nod to the Viking heritage?
Coming.
It's okay.
Sorry.
There it is. I'll try to be gentle and I won't say Viking heritage too many times. But there it is again, folks. Now we're ready. So, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do some schnapps. Now, when we're doing schnapps, and I'm talking about Vikings and the Nordic wonderland and everything, first of all, let's be clear what we're talking about. We're talking about Danish schnapps, Nordic schnapps, not German. No offense to German schnapps, but German schnapps is probably what most people, most Americans especially, are used to. These are basically fruit liqueurs, brandies that are flavored. So when you get things like, and I'm looking down here like I might have some, hold.
What?
I'm looking for some different flavored schnapps I have.
Oh.
I don't know that I have any. Anyway, when we think of things like...
you probably drink them.
Yeah, peppermint schnapps, butterscotch schnapps.
Oh, those are definitely down there.
Yeah, they're here somewhere. Folks, those are probably what you're thinking of. However, schnapps, when we go to Denmark, Danish specifically, schnapps are a hard liquor that are typically flavored. So schnapps, which is kind of a general classification, is any hard liquor, specifically though that's infused. So technically, gin, for example, if you follow along with my science here, Shelby, gin is a type of schnapps because gin is a strong spirit, a liquor that is flavored with juniper. However, true schnapps in Denmark, in the Danish schnapps, are flavored with, do you know this?
No.
Caraway.
Oh.
And or dill, mostly caraway. So that's what gives us our great Danish schnapps. And
Just making up for it.
no, you're doing great because that's the nod to the Nordic Viking world. And tonight it's all about the Aquavit. Now, let's break this down. I want to be very clear. So we are talking about Aquavit. Now, Aquavit is a bit of a American pronunciation of it. Truth be told, when you go into the Nordic countries, every country has their own version of not only Aquavit, but also their own way sometimes to spell it and what it's called. Now, I will tell you, a lot of people will they don't know where I'm really from as far as heritage. So I had a lot of people asking me if I was excited about USA playing
Norway?
not Norway, Netherlands.
Oh.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
that's over there and you're from over there. No, wrong country. And a lot of people will say, oh, you're Scandinavian, you're from Sweden. No. So there's very general terms. So just for a little history, we're going to talk about the Norwegian world. My Viking roots. And the Nordic countries consist of basically Sweden, Norway, Finland, Iceland, and of course, most importantly, Denmark. There are a couple other outliers to Greenland, but those are the main ones. And those are the ones we're going to talk about when it comes to Aquavit. Now, just to give you a breakdown, if you went to Sweden and you said that you wanted some Aquavit, actually what you would ask for is Brunvin, which is their form of Aquavit. So Brunvin is a little different. It can be made with a lot of different things, but when you go to Sweden, it's typically going to be a potato base, and it's going to have a light amber color to it, like a yellowish color. Now, if you take a trip to Norway, it'll be Aquavit, all right? So not Aquavit, but Aquavit. And what's interesting about theirs that they make, they do both bases, but they will typically barrel age theirs. So it's going to be normally an oak barrel, so it's going to even have a darker complexion to it. Now, Finland, oh boy, hold on. Let me have a little beer for this one.
That's right there.
Finland, Kushinkarva. It's anyway, that's their version. Now theirs is a vodka, more of a vodka type base. It's a lot milder than any of the other countries. So that's where they came from. Now my favorite, if I was going to, let me be very clear. Denmark in Danish is my favorite. But if I was going to pick another one, not that I've actually even had it, but it would possibly be Iceland. Now theirs is not Brunvin, Brindvin, and that's their name for Aquavit. And it's also known as the Black Label. No, I apologize. It's called Black Death. So this is interesting. You ready for this, Shelby? Last bit of history. No, it's not. But they call it Black Death in Iceland. So here's why, though. Iceland, actually, similar to the U.S. and other countries, they went through a period of prohibition just like we did. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, banned
I
everything.
can't imagine anybody else was as ridiculous as we were.
They were just as ridiculous. And in fact, so they banned a lot of things. However, they allowed their Brindevin to still be served because it was medicinal. But they put a black label on it, hoping that this would keep people from drinking it. It did not work. It made it even more popular, and it became known as Black Death. Side note, do you know that through Prohibition, that beer was the last thing that was allowed to be drank in Iceland from their Prohibition? That was the last piece. Do you know what year it came back in that it was allowed to have beer?
What?
1989.
Oh my goodness. Why?
The more you know. Oh, I don't know. That's all. 8 minutes, babe. I got 8 minutes.
We need to find that sound bit.
We do. The more we know. All right. And then finally we get to Denmark. Denmark, yes.
I like the Black Death.
I know. Denmark is, it is Aquavit. Now they pronounce it Aquavit. That's so, if you cannot see on the shirt, it literally, this is the Danish Aquavit. I'm so excited about this shirt. This is awesome. And theirs is made with grains always, and it's caraway is the prominent spice that they use, a lot of other spices. And it is typically always clear. So that's their countries. And yeah, here we are. So look, I could go on forever. Paul, make the drink. Last thing I'll tell you, I mean, this is going back. So Aquavit, just in general, this goes back to like 1400s is when Aquavit was first kind of introduced. It actually did come from Germany, so nod back to Germany. But then all the Nordic countries kind of owned it, started making their own. It was originally medicinal. Do you know the other use for it? It was an ingredient for gunpowder. So I'm not saying this stuff is strong, but that's what they used to use it for as well. And then during the 1500s, King Christian III, Danish king, in case you're keeping score at home, he decided, because it was so popular, that he was going to start taxing it. Always a great idea for the people. And it ended up becoming the most common home-brewed thing in Denmark. And not that long ago, they estimated there was like over 2,000 distilleries making Aquavit in Denmark.
So it's kind of like moonshine?
A little bit. But now, so everybody has their home remedy, but there are now definitely just some major producers. And Aalborg, that's the one we have. This is Danish. This is the granddaddy of them all. This is the biggest producer, best one, whatever. Well, I don't know, but this is the one from Denmark. For God's sakes, Paul, make the cocktail.
I wish we had a second hat, then it would kind of look like horns on it. A
little more Viking horns. I was going to put it in the front and then a bit like unicorn, but yeah. Well, it's okay though?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, ice. If you want, you can, we're going to serve this in some coupes. What kind of coupes? One's from Nordic. These are my Nordic coupes. I know we just used them. I used them last week. They're brand new. I know, but how do I not use them? Is that good? Yeah. All right, good. All right. So, ice. Easy drink, folks. This is a three ingredients. One, we're coming in with Aquavit. 2 ounces per cocktail. There's 2 for me, and then for Shelby. Look at that, crystal clear. Shelby, I don't know, you won't be able to smell anything, but you can kind of smell the more caraway. It's not licorice.
Nope, can't smell it.
Can't smell that at all. Don't come over. But it's a grainy, it's a bit nutty, is what it is. But it does have a caraway scent to it. Then we're going to come in with Aperol. Folks, this is not a historically old drink. I do not know the history, but I wanted my Aquavit. So 1 ounce. So
probably the only reason
1 for me. 1 for Shelby. And then we're coming in with fresh lime juice.
So that's medicinal license.
Oh my God, this is the biggest digestif ever in the world. This thing will digest the hell out of you. All right, now we're coming in. We're going 1 ounce lime.
You need to chew your dinner.
Huh? No. You could just look at your dinner and it'll digest right now. So we're going 2 ounces total And I'm gonna move that. I'm literally sitting it right in the worst place. And if I was gonna do anything on this drink, if I went heavy on anything, it would probably be the lime. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. This is, oh boy, those are good ones.
Sorry.
You're fine. Oh, that works out well. I know I've been going now 15 minutes-ish. All right. Yep. 2 ounces, a little splash extra, boom, done. Folks, there it is. Nordic summer in a glass. Coming in. Hey, the Nordic. There we go.
It's not that easy to get up there.
I know. All right. I'll get you up. Ah. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Here, wait. Ah, all right. Folks, there it is. Then take your Nordic goblets from another country, which I'm sure everybody has, and then you're just going to...
Are these supposed to be serving tubes?
Yeah. No, that part's true. I only make up part of my information. Right? Now, I'm thinking with everything going on for my birthday, emergency, folks. I mean, part of any good drinking team, especially the Danish drinking team, I can tell you, emergency sponsoring the Danish drinking team since right now. So, Shelby, it's a new pack. Orange, I mean, come on, that's going to just sing on top of this.
I could probably use a little extra.
Yeah, right? Oh, a little sprinkle on top. Boom, there it is. My wife's dehydrated beautifulness. Oh. Can we get a cam shot of this? Oh, we do have a cam shot of this. Here, I'm going to go up to it. How's that look?
Very pretty.
All right, here we go. You ready? Happy birthday to me. Wait, hold on. Ah! Yes! So, that is awesome. That Aperol pulls out. You love caraway, am I correct?
Yeah.
Kind of like rye bread type, that caraway seed bread. You taste it in here 100%, but it's got a tartness to it because of the lime juice. This is fantastic. May I come around here? Hold. Here we go. There it is. One gorgeous drink, folks. Cheers for you, right? Hold on. Wait, there it is. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Cheers. Oh, man. That's a new favorite of mine.
Oh, that's interesting.
You heard it here, folks. Here first. That's interesting. Give it.
I can taste the...
That's it. It's a sipper.
I can definitely taste the rye.
Yeah.
Like rye bread in a glass?
Yeah, a little caraway. I mean, it's a sipper, but I mean, it's pure alcohol. Folks, now I'm going to leave you with this. Aquavit. I've told you everything about it except this. It is Latin word for water of life. And again, if you can imagine it, it's medicinal. It was said at the very beginning that this was a cure-all. This would basically cure anything. It was the great elixir. And in truth, what would happen is it became part of it. It's a very celebratory drink, depending on the country you go to. But in Denmark, this will be served at dinners, typically in nice, beautiful little...
And smorgasbords.
Yes.
And smorgasbords.
So would you...
Yes.
Will you with me? So...
For your birthday, yes.
For my birthday.
Oh, thank you. You know what?
Now...
it's time for my cold medicine, so...
We're going to share it, though. And I know this is... I would not typically do this beer, but in Denmark, actually, one of the most common ways to drink schnapps is by the shot glass. with beer. In fact, if you order it out, you would order a set, which is set, and this is a set. And that's exactly what it means, but that's how common it is at a bar. You order a set, and you get these two things. Beer and schnapps.
Pretty sure it's not a natty light, though.
Pretty sure it's not, but they haven't had natty light. It could become that. I mean, but it's their local beer. This is our local beer, folks.
Happy birthday.
Cheers right here. Happy birthday. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little sip of beer. Woo! Just cured my wife from every cold she's ever had. Not only the one she's got right now, but the next 5 of them down the road. That's how good this stuff is. That's Aquavit, baby. Aquavit! Folks, thanks for joining me on my birthday. I think that's it. I think we got a road show next Sunday. So if anybody's interested, join us. I don't know what we're doing yet. I got some ideas. And but anyway, folks, cheers. Happy birthday, everybody else out there. Love you. See you next week. Cheers. Aquavit. Oh, skull. I almost forgot my own drinking team rules. So, skull, right? Mm-hmm. That is Danish. Cheers. So, happy birthday and skull.
So it's cheers, drink, repeat?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Love it.
So, you know what we need? Get ready for the horn. Skull.
Sorry.
It's perfect. Good night, everybody. Love you.